Well, hello everybody. This is a stream that I was not expecting to do today. I was not expecting to do this live stream, and we'll see. Hopefully we still have time later tonight to get to the next one, but we got a brand new set coming out, right? We have the announcement for Flesh and Blood's upcoming set, Bright Lights. And boy, is it an announcement. This is this is definitely a big announcement. We're going to metrics. We're finally getting some Mechanologist love and help here. And oh my goodness, if you haven't had a chance to read this article or look through this yet, there are a lot of exciting things that are happening for Flesh and Blood. And as has been said, we are not supposed to expect or have any expectations, right, for the future Flesh and Blood sets. And boy, this one, it sure does push a few things out of the water and change some of the ways that we're going to be thinking about Flesh and Blood. So we're going to do a quick look through here. I'm not going to read the whole article for you guys because I know you guys, you're all capable readers. What I want to do is I want to stop and look at just kind of some of the big heading points and give you some of my just initial raw, I haven't spent hours thinking about it, just my first thoughts at it. So again, we're going to Metric City. There's great, of course, as always, the art is beautiful, right? The art looks amazing. It's gorgeous. We're going in the right direction. We might even be able to top Dusk Till Dawn, depending on what they do. I don't know. It's crazy. But moving on to some of the points of the article here, we've got the expansion slot. Now, this is something that I have off and on mentioned throughout Master Set Madness as being something that could be a really nice way, a very nice way to bring back some old cards, right? Instead of having to do a full-on reprint, I should say, for everything, you can add cards in at a super high rarity, and that's what this looks like it's going to be, right? So you're getting this card, the expansion slot. It replaces a token in just 1 in 15 boosters. So very rare cards. Of course, it's it sounds kind of like the list for Magic, only more rare. And hopefully, though, the cards that you get within this slot are more exciting than the cards you get in the Magic list, right? I think that's kind of a disappointing thing if you're coming from the Magic world, thinking about how the list has been handled. But this one right here, this expansion slot, this is very exciting. So we already know, the only thing we know here, it says there's going to be Fyendal Spring Tunic is a possible card you can get in the expansion slot. That also sounds like there's going to be new cards, right? So it could be cards that expand the story within the World of Wrath, cards that expand the tournament card pool. So in one sense, this is a way that they're looking at, how do we add some more cards for classes that aren't in the set? Because, I've already this far and I didn't mention it, but this set, it's only Mechanologist cards. That's it. That's all they're doing, which is, again, something totally new and totally wild. This expansion slot, I know, is going to try and help alleviate some people who are concerned that their characters aren't getting brand new things, or, oh no, we're only going to have one character, coming out at a time. So this will help. It's going to help a little bit. We'll have to see, though. Who knows what they're going to do with it? I am really excited to see what happens here. And we don't know yet if Master Set Madness Bright Lights is even going to happen yet, but if it does, I think the expansion slot will make that a lot more fun. It'd be really fun here. And of course, for drafting, you get to pull it out of your pack so that you get to actually keep this slot. You don't have to worry about it messing up with the draft or sealed or anything like that, right? So very cool. Very cool. And then, okay, so now we got here the next section, Become More Than Human. We have this new equipment type here. So we have these new equipments, these Evo equipments. And so here's where we're finally, I don't know if anybody was expecting it, right? But so now you can actually have some of these equipment be part of your deck. And so as it's part of your deck, you can build out your equipment. You can transform is the term they use here, to transform your equipment. And then eventually, you can become the Terminator tank, or at least you can attack your opponent with it. And so, I don't know, my first thought is this is cool. Of course, again, the art looks amazing like it always does. And it'll be fun to try and get that extended art version of the Terminator tank. And the only thing that's kind of a little bit weird, for me, but this is kind of, it's always kind of been this way with Mechanologists, is you've got this like, okay, I got this big tank guy with a cannon on my arm, and then the other guy is a ninja with a sword. I don't know. If you can kind of overlook that, awesome, great find. I think it's cool. And for anybody who played games like HeroScape back in the day, where everything was just totally random, you know, like I did, I loved it. I think it's fun. I think it's really cool. It'll be really fun to see how that works out, though. I mean, I hope that, and my assumption is it's going to be a little bit more something that's actually you're going to want to do, right? I'm hoping it's something that is pushed enough that, of course, it doesn't break the game or anything, but it's not something that's like, well, people try Construct Nitro Mechanoid for a while, and then you just kind of move on from it. And, of course, who knows what kind of help that card's going to get going on. And then, of course, here, right, we got a new person. We got Tech Levasan, who's going to be working with those Evos, making them come out, instants, doing all sorts of fun things like that. And, of course, we've already seen people saying we got Mr. Tony Stark. So if that's what you needed, he is here. And yes, you do have to, as far as I could tell, you have to transform these. And sorry, I don't know, I'm so excited for this. I gotta like, slow down. I don't even have time to look at what's happening, but it's exciting. So there will be token pieces that you can use, so you don't have to necessarily draft your base equipment pieces, and you can still transform cards, which again would be that's what you do, right? Tokens you get to have. And then again, just look at this art. There's going to be a new dash. Oof. This is cool. This is going to be fun. Again, it's only Mechanologist set. There is a third character that has not been revealed yet. So that'll be fun. And then we got a couple interesting things here about play. So now there's a new style of play, crack, shuffle, and play. The idea is that you're going to use just 3 packs. You can only use 3 packs, and you only need to use 3 packs, I guess is the better way to say it. And you crack them, open it up, you know, tokens, equipment, and all. You get all this stuff, fun stuff. You shuffle it. Yeah, sorry, you do remove the tokens and equipment. Shuffle it together. Hopefully you got Fandle's Tunic or something fun to play with it. And then you go for it. And so this is, I don't know, it's fun. I think it's a fun new way to play. For me personally, I mean, I know there's lots of games that have lots of different types of formats. You know, I personally am just more excited to stick more with the standard draft, sealed, and constructed. But, you know, it's cool. It's cool that they're able to do that and make that work. There are not a lot of games where you can open 3 packs and actually play an interesting and exciting game for a TCG. So it is going to be interesting to see how they do that and how it works. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. And I got to slow down a little bit here that, you know, you get all these comments in. So yeah, this is confirmed. It is a real set. There's an IGN interview, and there's actually a page on here too you can click on for more information from that interview. And I guess I didn't link it on here, but it is just, you know, fabtcg.com/articles/evo, or of course you just go to the main page. You're going to see all this information. And then what's also cool about this, again, because there's only one class, that's how you can do a 3-pack game. But then what they're changing for the pre-release is they're making it so you only need to play, or get to, right? You only get to play with 4 booster packs per player. And what's, you know, said here, and what's exciting for this is this idea that the pre-release will be this new version. It's right in the middle. They say it's going to be the best bang for your buck sealed draft format yet. And I hope that's true. I really do hope that's true. Of course, that each store, it's going to depend on what store decides to charge for the price, decides to charge to get into the event. So you just have to wait and see what that actually looks like. If the price is knocked down by 33%, I don't know that every place is going to do that. And, you know, right, wrong, I guess that depends on where they were starting at a price before. But the idea that you can do it with only 4 packs is really cool. It also means that, so what, a 24-pack booster box, you can have 6 people do a sealed just from that. That's cool. I like that. But, I mean, you know, we all like opening more packs too, so I don't know, maybe just do 6 packs for fun, right? Why not have some more? And then, yeah, so this one has, you know, deck's maximum size of 40 cards. I don't remember, have we had a maximum size for pre-release events, for sealed events? Is that something different? Yeah, so nearly same games saying that maximum deck size for sealed is new. I didn't think I'd seen that before either. You know, some people had talked about before, just throw in every card you can to play. Well, you're not going to be able to do that for here, but I guess, you know, with 4 packs, Yeah, I mean, you'll definitely have more than 40 cards that you could have pushed in it. So they don't want the games probably to get too long, and I'm sure during their testing they ran into that. Some people just throwing in too much stuff and making it tough to finish. Anyways, this is a really cool announcement. Of course, this is going to be part of the Calling Barcelona there, featuring the Bright Lights sealed deck. That's going to be fun and exciting. Oh my goodness, that just makes me want to go there more. I don't know how I ever could. Pre-release coming up on the 29th, October 2nd. That's all your key dates down here. And then, of course, little thing sneaking down here at the bottom that's important to me is there are still 9 Marvels. So we got Marvels. Marvels are coming back, and they're going to be coming back in at a good, solid number. We're not going back to Outsiders with only 3 Marvels or anything like that. We're still going to get 9. And, of course, it's being printed in the 5 languages that they've been printing things in. Otherwise, everything here looks pretty normal. We got some release promos. That's cool. And, of course, all the art and marketing assets and all that fun. And, oh, man, it is going to be good. It is going to be very, very good. Should be a really fun set. Oh, man. I'm excited for it. I'm excited. I mean, again, of course, you know, there's going to be a lot of new cool stuff coming out. Yeah, maybe we're going to get a Mech Fabled. Who knows what we're going to get? It's fun. This is very exciting, but it's also, this is going to be really interesting to see how people react to this, right? Because even if I think, just for Dusk Till Dawn, there's a ton of people who were disappointed at how many characters, or classes, I should say, were in it, right? So now we have the next set where it's only one class. And of course, you know, there's a lot of people who just buy some of every new product, right, just because they can and because it's fun and it's exciting. This one, again, it's one class. I just imagine there's going to be some people who don't like that. There's going to be a lot of people, I think, who are just excited for something totally new, and of course, a lot of people excited to finally go back and get some more Mechanologist stuff going on. But I guess, you know, I mean, this is one of those things like, okay, this is why we haven't seen a Mechanologist in a long time, because now we get it all at once, right? We get it all at once. And again, I guess like Brian Gottlieb has said, you shouldn't have any expectations for what's coming up, because there's going to be some, who knows, right? Who knows at all what's coming up. Anyways, this is fun. This is exciting. Let me know what you guys have for your thoughts, your initial thoughts. Again, of course, because it's still new and we only have a small amount of information, don't get too upset or too excited or too over, you know, on anything. Give it some time, give some patience. We'll see some more previews as the months go by. And I think, you know, in general, we should just trust that you know, LSS, they do a pretty good job. And the products they put out are good. They're creating a great game, great community. And it's a lot of fun. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what's going to happen here. You guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for hopping on this live stream. Again, this was not the planned live stream, but I saw this announced, and I was just so excited about it. I thought, you know, I just got to talk. I just got to share some thoughts. We'll see. So I think what I'm still going to try and do, because I know Monday, you know, Monday Master Set Madness is the day that I'm going to be opening things live stream, right? So I'm going to come back around 8:30 tonight. You know, of course, I got to see how the schedule goes for the evening, but my plan is to be back for 8:30 CT Central Time, and then we're going to come back. That's what I'm going to do, open the last 2 cases for Dusk Till Dawn and Master Set Madness. Last 2 cases then later tonight. Make sure you come back for that. And let's see if we could actually get to 1,500 subscribers before that live stream tonight. That'd be really awesome. That would be really awesome. Anyways, you guys are awesome. Make sure you hit a like button before you leave here. Thanks for hopping in on this. Share the news that we got this cool new set. And one last thing, though, I guess, you know, if you're still here, one last thing. Of course, every set is different now. Everything is who knows what. Again, and this is different because it's going to be all Mechanologist cards. But just because you've seen this, there's going to be a lot of hype, a lot of people buying into old Mechanologist pieces. We're going to see the same thing that we saw for Dusk Till Dawn, where people are going to get super excited about stuff. They're going to try and run up things. It's going to go, you know, wild, right? I've already seen it. You can go on TCG Player right now and look at how many Construct Nitro Mechanoids have sold today, and there are a lot. And so just be careful out there, because looking back at Dusk Till Dawn, there was tons of hype in old cards, and for most of them, like the hype price run didn't really end up where you'd want it to be, right? A lot of people bought into the hype on all sorts of legendaries and everything going up, and then it just didn't quite work out, right? And that's partly because we're getting to the point where there's so much new stuff that they can put out that some of the old stuff's not going to click. And again, in this set, all Mechanologist, we got a lot of Marvels. I don't remember, actually go back down and see how many legendaries are in this set. 7 legendary cards. I would assume, well, I don't know. I don't know how many are going to be reprints, generics. It's only Mechanologist, so one would think that a significant amount of those would be Mechanologist based, and of course maybe, maybe there's a new talent or something in here too. I don't know. But at some point, right, you can't just, I think we're past the point now where you can just pick up every good Mechanologist card or possible Mechanologist cards and they're all going to go up, right? So just pay attention to that. Again, we could get some reprints, yep, like you said there. Maybe even we get the Tekla Foundry as a reprint in this set. Who knows, right? So just be careful out there as you're thinking about making pickups for the next couple months. Anyways, you guys are great. You're amazing. Hope to see you tonight in about 4 hours from now. Again, 8:30 Central Time. Let's see if we can finish Dusk Till Dawn. Peace out.